Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to my channel, Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your October 2023 money and career reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. Let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got some very interesting energy throughout the month of October. Of course, we are in eclipse season, so we've got a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra on the 14th or the 15th, depending on where in the world that you live. Libran energy ruled by Venus, as is the second eclipse that we have. So we got a lot of Venus energy going on and through the month of October. Venus energy brings about abundance, time of harvest, things coming to fruition for you, but also fertility and growth. This brings in new ideas, new opportunities, and it's bringing in the energy of creation. But underlying that, there's an energy of love. And in the Libran energy, we're very much focused on relationships and partnerships. Now, this could be friendships, business partnerships, even romantic relationships in your family can have some sort of impact or underlying influence on your money, your finances, how you make it, how you spend it, and even where you work, like even the number of hours that you work, right? All of that can be influenced there. And the Libran energy is very much focused on balance and harmony. So some of you are going to be setting some new intentions at the new moon. It's a great time to open up doors of opportunity and really open your heart to something a little bit different, something brand new, or just a different way of doing things, a different way of being and thinking. The full moon that we have in the sign of Taurus, it's a partial lunar eclipse on the 28th, 29th of October. And this can be really where things do come to fruition for you. But if there's a little bit of a delay, don't worry too much about that, because there's probably a reason for that. Because when we've got chaotic energy, like what the eclipses bring in, you just never know what you're going to get, right? Eclipses shake things up a little bit. So sometimes when we have something coming to fruition right at that full moon eclipse, there's sometimes something that's really wonderful and exciting, but it can be short-lived, or there could be some underlying things that we don't necessarily like. So if you have a little bit of a delay in something, especially if you've got something in the works, just keep putting one foot in front of the other, take things one day at a time. So there could be a reason for that, and maybe something gets resolved that before it comes to you that needs to get resolved. But full moons are where we can release and let go of things, where we can decide to, that we can repair something. We come to final decisions of those times. But again, it can be a time of harvest for you. And that is a Taurus eclipse. And it is rounding out a Taurus eclipse cycle. So think back to where you were in the Taurus new moon that we had in the spring. What were your intentions? What were you doing? What goals did you have at that time? What did your money look like? What did your job look like at that time? And have you accomplished anything? Have you made some progress in the direction that you want, or do you feel that things are coming together? So it can be a great time to reset, refocus, and renew in this energy. So some very powerful things going on in the month of October. We do have Yang energy here for you, and this is all about the divine masculine. Yang energy is, I'm going to do it. I can, right? I have the energy. I'm going to start something. I'm going to finish something. I am going to take some action. I'm going to take some initiative. So that Yang energy is that divine masculine. And so you have the energy to do what you need to do, to make the changes that you want to make, okay, or to get things done and to power through. And it's a very fiery energy. Maybe some of you have some passions that you want to follow, and you're like, I'm really passionate about this. I really like this. I wonder if I can make money at it. And this might just be an opportunity for you to shake things up a little bit so that you can find space and time and maybe opportunities to follow your passion and your dreams, and to, really make something happen for yourself there in that energy. But it is a go-getter energy, and it is all about ready for that action. So this can be an action-packed month for some of you. And I know some of you are sitting there going, oh man, it's been a really rough few months. I don't want any more action, because of course, when we've got the passion, when we've got the fire, sometimes we can also have drama. But I feel in this energy, this is very much an energy that can help to liberate you, to free you, can help you break patterns and cycles, and can help you take that initiative to do something a little bit different and not get caught up in anyone else's drama. It's like a laser focus. Like, I've got my eye on me. I don't really care what other people are doing right now. I've got some goals of my own. So you might be finding yourself a little bit more driven than normal in the month of October. And this is actually really kind of important the way these have come out, because we've got the yang energy right beside chop wood. Now, chop wood is in the reverse position, and in this particular deck, that's the protection position. And this is really saying here that you have to be ready and willing to take some action in order to make your dreams, your goals come to fruition. And in this energy, this shows that maybe there's been a little bit of reluctance or a little bit of passive energy that's been going on. Okay. And it may just be that you've been feeling like you've been going around in circles. Maybe you just haven't been clear on what it is that you want to change or what actions that you need to take to get yourself to where you want to be. Because, when we're dealing with money and things like that, it's not always fun, right? It's not always fun. It's like a necessary evil that we all find ourselves in our human existence. And, so sometimes what happens in this energy is that we've got these big grandiose ideas and dreams. And we've got this big, we're sitting on the couch and maybe we let our mind drift and we start to daydream a little bit. And all of these wonderful things are happening in your head. And basically, your message here is that if you have a vision, a goal, a daydream, right, what is it that your imagination is guiding you towards? What vision do you have in your mind's eye? Because you have the ability to make something happen for yourself. So move it and shake it, baby, and no more sitting on the couch, right? Because you are being very much called to action at this time. And don't forget that when we're manifesting things as well, because some of you are on a manifestation journey, and we're always manifesting things into our life, whether we're doing it consciously or unconsciously. And, like attracts like. We attract towards us whatever energy that we put out. And if we're not putting out this passion, this fire, this wonderful emotion, right, we're not going to get stuff like that back. And so, and remember as well, though, that whenever we are manifesting, we are actually co-creating our reality with the universe. And so we start simply by, setting some intentions, but intentions is a great place to start, but it's not everything, because with intentions, we have to attach emotion. We have to be open, and we have to be ready to take action. The universe does its part. We got to do ours too. The universe aligns people and situations and opportunity for you. And it's up to you whether you're going to take advantage or not, right? You can let things pass you by. No problem, right? But, when those opportunities are, front and center, and it's something that you really want, why would you let it pass you by? So spring into action. And we have Go the Distance coming in here for you as well. And some of you, just like our friendly little cheetah there, who is just about at that checkered flag, some of you are very close to achieving a goal, a dream, opening that door, whatever that looks like to you. And when we've got the Go the Distance, this says, yes, keep going. One foot in front of the other. Now is not the time to give up. And the universe is giving you this extra burst of fire to keep on going, the extra energy that you need, right? So if you've been feeling like, oh my God, I'm tired, right? Nuh-uh, keep on going. You're right there. So some of you have something wonderful that you are about to achieve. Now, this can be that you're finishing up a project, or this may be something in your career. Maybe you're just, almost done with a certain position, and then you're ready for something new, right? But there's maybe some things you feel you need to accomplish before you can move on. And so keep on going, right? Because your energies, your rewards are about to come towards you, right? So you might be getting some really great recognition for a job well done. You may have a door of opportunity opening up in regards to like maybe a promotion, a raise, or a bonus even, right? It's like, you know what? I don't need a higher level of responsibility. I just want more money, right? And so, that could be opening up for you as well. So some of you are right here. Just keep on trucking and you'll get to where you want to be. The go the distance energy is also reminding those of you who are just starting on a journey, or you're contemplating making some changes, or you're shaking things up in your world, is that, is that your goals are attainable. All right. But we do need to remember that we don't always get instant gratification. We don't always get something happening in an instant. We need to take action. We need to put one foot in front of the other. We need to keep the doors of opportunity open. We need to follow our heart. We need to, really try, try and focus on the things we want to attract in our life. But ultimately, when we have a goal in mind, right, it is a marathon, right? It's not that sprint. And, yes, some things happen quite quickly, but then other things take a while to play out. And so this is that reminder for you, again, not to give up on your goals and dreams, to put one foot in front of the other, take one day at a time, but always see where you want to get to. You can always see that finish line, right? We just can't always see the obstacles and things that are put in our path, right? And every obstacle, every delay that we have is an opportunity to gain wisdom and insight in our situation, and an opportunity maybe to do something a little bit different, right? And, but keep your eye on where you want to go. Be solution based, be positive, and be optimistic about what the future holds for you. And what the future holds for you is a little bit of luck. We do have the Wheel of Fortune coming in here for you. So the tides are turning. Wonderful energy. We've got the Six of Wands. Oh yeah, victory and success are yours for the taking. And we've got the Death card coming in here for you. So we have a huge element here of change. We've got the King of Cups. I'm just going to pull all your cards. The Ten of Cups. We like that right in the heart of your reading. The Ten of Cups. We've got the Tower. Oh boy, you just got everything coming out here today. We've got the World card here as well. Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, right? This yang energy right here. Card number 1, ace, ace, ace in the hole. All right. And we've got the Seven of Cups. There's your armchair. There's your armchair dreamer energy right there. No, 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 no. We've got the Queen of Cups right at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. So the Queen of Cups at the bottom, and we've got the King of Cups coming out here. There are partnerships, relationships that may be playing a key role for you. So some of you are about to meet new people, and these are people who are in alignment with you, right? King of Cups right here, Queen of Cups here. Soulmate energy. All right. And we can have soulmates in all kinds of shapes and forms, all kinds of purposes in our lives. And this is showing, number 1, either the need to find some balance and make sure that your masculine energy is matchy with your feminine energy, right? We got to go, 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 go. We also have to be receiving in that energy as well. Okay. You have the ability to course correct or to heal a situation here. But yes, I do feel that the universe is aligning people and situations for you that match your energy. So remember all about your energy there in that. But I'm going to kind of start here with the Seven of Cups here, Pisces, okay? And it's really because of this chop wood energy in the reverse. The Seven of Cups. This can sometimes represent using your imagination. You've got a dream. There's all kinds of possibilities. You're thinking, oh my goodness, there's so many options. There's so many things that I can do. And wow. And this is where you kind of maybe start to feel a little bit overwhelmed. But the Seven of Cups can be that energy where I believe, right, that if I can imagine it, I can create it, and that anything's possible. Wonderful, great energy to be in. But it can also be that energy where we're all up in our heads, because it can be a daydreamer energy. That one where we're all up in our heads and we're imagining things, we're daydreaming about something. We're not doing anything about it, because sometimes we feel a little bit overwhelmed, or we feel a little bit confused, like I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start, or I'm just not 100% sure. And this is kind of sometimes where our fears plague us a little bit, right? What if I try this thing and it doesn't work? What if I go for a new job and I fail? What if I go for a new company, and even though it might pay me more money and whatever, what if I don't like the people? It's an energy where of what if? And sometimes the what ifs can be, what if things are magical? What if things are wonderful? What if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams? Those are a wonderful what if, but the what ifs quite often are tied to fear, right? What if I fail, right? And sometimes we have a fear of success just as much as we have a fear of failure, right? And so that can really plague you a little bit. So the Seven of Cups energy is a reminder that if you have decisions to make, you've got some choices to make, or there's something here that you want, that you're dreaming about, that you desire, right? It is a reminder here that we need to trust ourselves to make the right decision for us. Listen to your head. Yes, absolutely. Listen to your logical brain, but ultimately follow your heart and listen to your intuition. You will never go wrong. Right? Will things always go down the garden path that you envisioned? No, sometimes we get those forks in the road. But we don't always know that. We can't always predict the future. We can get insights as to what is possible down the road as long as everything stays the same. But quite often things don't stay the same. The future is perpetually in motion. It never stops moving, and it's because we've got free will. And yes, there's certain things in our pathway that are destined to happen, but we also have choices, right? And that's that power of being human. So in this energy, follow your heart, listen to your intuition. You're going to know what the right choice is for you. You're also going to know what's not for you. You do not have to say yes to every single thing that crosses your path. Just saying, okay? So use your imagination, but don't let it overwhelm you in this energy. But look at all this change that we've got here for you, Pisces. This is insane here. I mean, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is like an interesting turn of events for you. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of destiny, the wheel of fate. Okay, so with the eclipses do bring you into alignment with your destiny or with destined events. And it brings a lot of fated things, right? Things they're just meant to happen, or you're meant to experience, or you recognize things that, oh yeah, I think now I know why that happened. Yeah, that was meant to happen. That was a life lesson I was learning. So the Wheel of Fortune does kind of bring things up into alignment. It is a shifting cycle. It is a change in cycle for you, and things are expanding and they're growing. It's ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter brings wisdom, growth, brings good luck, good fortune, expansion, abundance, and prosperity, and all these wonderful things in your life. But it does bring change, and a change in cycle, and it can bring surprises as well. And yeah, we've got some other surprising energy here as well. So in this energy, sometimes we feel a little bit uncertain. We feel a little bit chaotic, right? Because we feel like things are a little bit turbulent, even though they're good. Right? So it's like sometimes we need to remember to stop and smell the roses and count our blessings a little bit. But sometimes when there's a lot of really good things happening, or when we're feeling like all these doors and things are opening, and we've got like, oh my goodness, this is just like kind of everything's working out. Sometimes we don't believe it. Right? So we doubt the good things that are happening. So don't doubt the good things that are happening, right? Recognize that you can open these doors. All right. And they are good and they're wonderful for you. So some of you may have some good luck coming your way. Good fortune. You might have something to celebrate, because we do have the Six of Wands coming in here as well. And this is about overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles, believing in yourself, being confident, and really rising above situations that are threatening to drag you down. So this is an awesome energy. This is one where you are being very successful. This is usually one where you're recognized or honored in some way. You're in the spotlight in some way. And Pisces, maybe some of you don't like to be in the spotlight, and sometimes that's why maybe we shy away from certain things. And this is your time to shine, Pisces, right? So this is your time to really grab the bull by the horns and to make some bold moves forward. Those doors are opening for you. You may find that things are starting to get a little bit easier for you. Eclipses do kind of, affect the next 6 months or so. But of course, we do have that Taurus full moon eclipse where it's bringing an end to something, bringing something to fruition, or bringing the end of a cycle, right? And so, but in this Six of Wands energy, this is you rising above, and this is you really being in that spotlight. So it's your time to shine. You can be here in this energy getting recognized for something in your workplace, and maybe it's because you have used your creative talents, or you have used some other skills and abilities that you have that maybe other people don't have, and you're being recognized for that. So, if you are, maybe you've got some accomplishments, and if you're looking to change your job or your career path entirely, it's a great reminder for you to not downplay your accomplishments. Okay, don't sell yourself short. Let yourself shine, right? And, people go one of two ways when they're writing out their resumes, right? They either are too boastful and they sometimes lie. Okay, never lie on your resume, but we also want to make sure that we are selling ourselves. It's your opportunity to sell yourself. So make sure that you do put yourself in that favorable light, because you do have some accomplishments that people find valuable. But I do feel that there is some changes for you. We do have the Death card. So this can be that there is just this overwhelming energy of change that's going on. The Death card is Scorpio energy. And of course, when we do have the full moon eclipse, we are in Scorpio season by then, towards the end of October. Scorpio season comes in, I forget, is it 21st or 22nd? Anyways, I forget which one. And then a week later, right, we get the eclipse. So this can be a significant transformation for you. You might just feel this shift of energy within you, or again, you might get recognized or rewarded for something that you've already been accomplishing and that you've already been working towards. It's exciting energy in this. Now, the Death card can also bring in endings, right? This is about endings, about new beginnings, right? Something has to end for something new to start, even if it's just expansion and growth within your current situation. So some of you may be making some very important changes, right? You're very much in charge of the situation with the Six of Wands, and you're confident that you can resolve whatever issues are in your path, right? So if it's issues with your money, issues in your workplace, or maybe just something that's been feeling stagnant around you, maybe it's something with a significant other as well. I feel like here you're very positive in this energy that you can, be done with the old ways and start fresh, start new, or at least do things a little bit better than where you were before. The Death card does bring about expansion and growth, but it is ruled by Pluto, though. So this can be, and eclipses do bring surprises. They bring things out of the woodwork. Okay, it's kind of like, looking at an apple tree, and you're looking at the apple tree going, I don't know, I think we got all the apples. I don't see any more. And then all of a sudden you shake the tree and a whole bunch of apples fall out. So sometimes the eclipse can do things like that, right? Things that are unseen, and then you shake up the energy a little bit, and then, whoa, okay, there's some stuff that we weren't quite aware of. And so this can bring about surprises, or things that you weren't quite aware of, out into the open. But in this energy, you have that ability and you have that confidence that you can resolve whatever it is that you need to resolve. But the Death card, yes, does bring you growth, new beginnings, transformation, but it is sometimes as a result of an ending. So some of you here, I do feel that maybe you've already been through some challenges. You've already been through some difficulties in your money or your career path. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe your company restructured, that kind of thing. But things are looking up. All right. So remember, though, with all this fiery energy, grab that fire. Okay. Light that fire within, and, be bold. Right? Be a little bit bold in this energy. And I think that your boldness and your confidence will shine through. And this is where some things can really happen for you in a wonderful, wonderful way. We do have the King of Cups here. We already spoke about him a little bit in relation with the Queen of Cups. So this can be, you really coming into alignment with yourself and what you want and what you desire and feeling kind of happy. But the King of Cups can also represent just you're taking the lead, you're following your heart, you're open to new experiences, you're being quite creative, and the Kings are successful. The Kings master something, they take the lead, and they are successful. So some of you may have a door of opportunity opening up to use your creative talents, skills, and abilities to make some money. Now, this can come in the form of, doing something with your hands, maybe doing something over the internet, but something that uses your talents, your creative gifts, right? And we all have creative gifts, but especially you. This also really does highlight the importance of listening to your intuition and opening up spiritually, all right? Because the Death card can be a significant evolution of something, but it can be a significant awakening as well, right? Evolving spiritually. And this can actually change the course of direction with your money, with your belief systems, here, what you do for a living, right? And so I think some of you here, you are maybe awakening to what you really want, and you've awakened something within you, and you're really tapping in and harnessing all the energy of the universe to bring something into your world that is really going to be beneficial for you, especially as far as your money is concerned. So I do think that there's some really big turnaround for you here. But again, I do feel as though there is some sort of an ending. So something is coming to an end. Again, it can be something just internal within you, the end of stagnation and procrastination, the end of going around and feeling like you're going backwards, right? And instead we're going forwards, right? But it can be something in your physical world here as well. But I think you're going to get things back on track. Okay. So just stay grounded and stay focused. Now, the King of Cups here can represent a significant, important person in your life here as well. I think the start of Scorpio season is probably going to be very important for you, as is the full moon eclipse there. But the King of Cups can be a significant player in your world here as well. Now, yes, with the King of Cups there being, kind of love and romance, okay, or just someone who really cares about you, that your well-being is of significant interest to them. This can be where a personal relationship actually changes how you view your career path or making money. This can be where you elevate, transform. Death card, there's something changing within a personal relationship, and this can also have a very positive impact on your finances as well. Okay, or I'm sorry to say, because we do have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, all right, with the King of Cups there as well, there could be an end to a relationship that also really can significantly impact your finances. But I feel here that, if there is an ending to something, I almost feel that on one level, I feel that for some of you, it's already happened and you're very calm in the situation, and you're very positive about the future. I do feel that for someone else that it is probably a little bit of a shock to the system. It probably, it is a little bit out of the blue. But your intuition you already knew, like deep down, you already knew. So you're surprised, but not surprised at the same time. And you don't skip a beat with that. And, yes, you probably feel some emotions with that, but I feel that it was maybe something that was long overdue anyway, if that's the case for you. And that's probably a significant few of you. Okay, that certainly is not going to be for everybody. So, but I do feel that if that's the case for you, I feel like you're going to dust yourself up and dust yourself off, pick yourself up quite quickly. You're not going to wallow in sorrow, right? You're just going to get back up on that horse, 6 of Wands, okay, and move forward. But I do feel there is a potential for some of you here to really up your game and really step into a leadership role. And you would make a pretty good leader here, Pisces, especially if you've got like Libra in your chart, because you are an empathetic leader. You have an understanding about people, their wants, their needs, desires. Maybe sometimes you can be a little bit of a pushover, or you might not necessarily want to engage in confrontation, but when you are put in those positions, I feel like you have a deep level of understanding from all parties. And so that can possibly make you a pretty good leader or manager in that. So, it's like, maybe you might be liked all the time, but I mean, no manager is liked all the time. We all got to do the hard things, right? So, but I do think that there is something in there that you possess that would actually make you a really good leader. So whether you're just taking the lead in your own story, or whether you have that leadership potential within you and those doors opening up for you, all good all around with that. But we do have the 10 of Cups right in the heart of your reading. So the 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family, happy life, happy emotions, happy relationships, happy work, happy job, happy bank account. All right, so happy, happy all around. Now, the 10 of Cups does bring about unlimited potential. It is an energy of abundance, okay, in your life, and it is one of your heart is open, right? Your heart is open. You're feeling good. You're feeling optimistic. You're feeling pretty positive about your situation. And, this can be really wonderful in your life, right? So right front and center in the heart of your reading. And, it's a really great thing. So I think some relationships are pretty good here. But we do have a Tower. And so I do feel here that the Death card and the Tower here is helping you cleanse and purge any feelings of negativity, stagnation, fears, doubts, right? Whatever's not working, it's out the window. And it is kind of an explosive energy when we get the Tower. I mean, for you to get the Tower and the Death card, whew, man, hold on to your hat, okay? Stay grounded, do some meditation, right? That kind of thing. But the Tower can represent sudden unexpected change, right? And we do have a slower kind of evolution of change with the Death card there, but of course it can, coupled up with the Tower, come in quite quickly, very suddenly for you. Now, considering the positive aspects of all of the rest of the cards around you, I feel like, number one, it's likely not in your control for the most part. Okay, for some of you, maybe you do have the control over the situation. Sometimes we can be the mastermind of our own Tower moment. But ultimately, I do think that if there are things that are ending or changing quite quickly and suddenly that may not be within your control, I think that, again, you're not going to skip a beat. You're just going to get right back up, dust yourself off, and get back on that horse and do what you need to do. You're not going to dwell on things too much. For some of you, you might have some very wonderful surprise. Of course, we do have the Ace of Wands. We've got the World cards. You're transitioning from one cycle into another. So it's a big transition that's here for you guys. So the Tower can be some very unexpected happenings or surprises, but I think for the most part, they're actually really positive for you. It's going to be new jobs. It's going to be some money coming in. This can be, of course, something with a relationship, right, that really takes off. Meet new people, right? Whatever that happens to be, but we're out with the old stagnant energy, the old outdated belief systems, the old outdated ways of doing things, and we're bringing in the fresh energy. We're making room for the new. Now, the Tower right here with the Seven of Cups, and Seven of Cups sometimes does have that energy of confusion, doubt, procrastination, right? And maybe even sometimes fear, and the Tower is blowing the crap out of that. Okay, so breaking you out, breaking you free, and the Tower usually comes in when we have to get out of our comfort zone, right? Because in our comfort zone, our comfort zone isn't always good. It's familiar. It's what we're used to. And humans have the most interesting ability to adapt to pretty much any situation, and we just get used to it. It's our new normal. And in this energy, though, the thing is that no growth, no opportunities, nothing exciting happens in your comfort zone. So the Tower is here when we've been stuck in our comfort zone for too long, and we need a little bit of an energetic push. So even if something comes to an end, or even if something is changing and you're like, oh my goodness, this is freaking me out, it is for your best and highest good. It's always for your best and highest good. So I do feel like it's like things shaking up in your world just to get you moving and shaken. All right. But the Tower is like very quick, very instant. So this could actually happen at any time throughout the month. It's not tied to any specific date because it is unexpected energy, but it is fast. It is fast. And you may be required to take a leap of faith. Right? Believe in yourself and be the confident Six of Wands person that we know you are, and take a leap of faith. Ask for that raise. Go for that promotion. Ask for advice. Say yes to, to a romantic proposal, perhaps. Say yes to invitations, or at least go and talk about it and explore your options and see what things are about. right? So get out of that comfort zone here. But we do have the World card here as well. So I mean, yeah, with the World card, it's in the upright. So this is typically a very positive and a very successful completion of a cycle. And this is bringing in success and abundance. And, you know, it's a reminder to be thankful and grateful, but it can open up the world of opportunity for you as well. Because the World card, yes, the end of one cycle, and we already know that we're stepping through a door, stepping through a portal into possibly something new or something better than what we've already been experiencing. And of course, we do have the Ace of Wands right beside that, quite often a card of manifestation. Things manifesting in your life, or you setting your intentions with something that's going to light that spark, light that fire within you. And it is an exciting energy as well. So we do have a lot of fresh energy that's coming in here. And so I think the Tower, you know, I think even if it is something challenging to deal with, especially with that Death card, I think even if it is something challenging to deal with, it is ushering in something better and more exciting for you. So your money, your relationships, where you work, the position that you hold, your ability to make money, even what you actually do for a living, right? There's all these doors being open for you, opening a portal with the World for something new with the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of shifting, a lot of changing around here for you. But remember, we've got this 10 of Cups right in the heart of your reading with this Ace of Wands. So new and improved energy, new and improved opportunities, some good luck, good fortune coming in here. But ultimately, yes, changes and maybe some surprises coming in. Listen to your intuition. The Tower says that, you know there's something coming, or you know there's something you need to let go of, or you know there's something that has to change because your intuition told you so. Right? And you already recognize that. Okay. But all of this fresh energy, look, we've got the Ace of Wands. So it's a 1. We've got the 10 of Cups. 10s are endings. They lead way to new beginnings, right? So this reduces to a 1. The Wheel of Fortune, same thing, reduces to a 1. And the Yang energy is a 1. So we've got 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11 coming out here for you. What did you wish for? Okay. Or what are you wishing for? Wishful thinking, sometimes the 7 of Cups. Okay. What are you imagining? 1111 is an incredibly powerful and important number. New beginnings, improvements, taking things up to the next level. We're grounded, we're stable, we're secure, very much associated with the 4 of Wands. And this is where we do give thanks. We are practicing a little bit of gratitude, but we feel like things are lining up for us in this energy. So whether you're making a wish, right, setting intentions, or whether you've got something coming to fruition, these are things that you want, and it's really quite magical in this energy. So 1111 is showing up for you guys. But remember, sometimes in order for us to get what we wished for, sometimes this requires some important change. All right. So let's see what our last messages are. Thank you very much. Let's see what else we've got for you guys. And we've got 444. What do we say? Like 4 of Wands energy. I am protected. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. Remember, the Tower comes in, the Death card comes in, everything, all this faded energy, it comes in for your best and highest good, even if it makes you uncomfortable, because it's getting you out of your comfort zone. We have 666 coming in here as well. No, it's not an evil number. Okay, it's actually a really positive one. 6 of Wands, right? The 6s are what happens. It's where we restore peace and harmony and a joy after times of difficulty, change, and struggle. So a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. Let's see what this one is. 1010. Wow. What do we have? 1010. Geez Louise. Okay. 1010. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. That is such an important message, and that very much lines up with the energies, the cards that you've got coming out here so far. So this is a crazy reading. This is an awesome reading. Anything is possible for you right now is really what this is saying. Okay. to fix situations, to bring in more money and abundance into your life, to make those positive changes that you've been looking for. Okay. And remember, it all starts with intention and emotion and action on your part too. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you, Pisces. Okay. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please do take a moment and press like on this video. It really does help my channel. Ever since the end of March, boom, cut right off. So it's just absolutely insane. And that happened with a lot of channels, and I resisted doing those stupid shorts for the longest time. And I'm finally having to do them now because it's the only way to get your channel seen these days. And I absolutely hate them. I like to think that people have more than a 30-second attention span. Anywho, so yeah, so one of the ways you can help my channel is to just hit that like button there, and also throw a comment down the box below, because you might be seeing a whole pile of repeating numbers right now. So pay attention to those. So I thank you for watching. I hope you have a very wonderful October, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.